Alright, the first product I have today is the Ordinary Serum Foundation. I tried this on the first time I tried to film this video and my camera kept cutting off. And I hadn't really formed an opinion yet. Oh, my hair's getting in. So it's very like liquidy. I'm in the shade 1 in S, by the way. Like, I almost feel like I could apply this with my fingers, but I don't ever do that, so I'm gonna go in with my sponge. It has a nice, like, light medium coverage, I think. I don't think you could get this up to full, just because it is very lightweight. So I don't know about it yet. I have a lot left over. I'm gonna kind of build it up on my cheeks a little. There's a lot of great things from the drugstore. Like, it didn't used to be like that. Drugstore was very limited before, so I'm excited to see like new brands, new kinds of products, and like new types of makeup almost. I feel like drugstore used to be like you could just get full coverage and that was pretty much it, but they've started like kind of, catching on to the more like natural everyday makeup trends, and I think that's really good. I think I'm just applied the E.L.F Hydrating Camo Concealer. This is a new purchase as well. I will link up here my Ulta haul, if I didn't already say that, where I introduced a lot of these products. So a lot of these are first time products for me. I've never used them. Really liked the concealer. I feel like it looks nicer. I feel like this foundation actually looks better than the first time I used it, which was just today. It was just like a first impressions. I didn't really wear it or anything. I took it right off. I didn't moisturize properly beforehand, and I think that's like a good reason why it looked like that before, but it looks really good now. I really like the concealer so far, the E.L.F Hydrating Camo. I definitely would recommend this. I feel like it gave me really good coverage under the eyes without looking too cakey or anything. I get dry under eyes, so that's a big thing for me. Alright, I didn't pick up any powder. I usually don't powder unless it's like a super wet feeling foundation. This one kind of is, but I don't have a drugstore powder to use, which is fine. I think we'll make it work. Next up, I am going to probably start with my eyes, and for my eyes, I'm really excited. I have this E.L.F Bite Size palette, I believe in the shade Pumpkin Spice. Yeah, Pumpkin Pie, sorry. Really pretty palette. I've swatched these. They looked amazing, and they seem like they're really good quality, so I'm really hopeful. I'm just going to take a big fluffy brush and take this first shade. It's kind of like a mid-tone orangey brown, and tap off the excess and just apply that in my crease. I'm going to kind of go back and forth because I feel like I picked up a lot. Oh wow, these blend really nice. I'm sorry, that's my dog. He's barking at other dogs next door. Yeah, that's what's happening. We have a dog next door that he really likes to bark, but that's good because my dog really likes to bark. So having neighbors that have dogs that are also bad really makes me happy. Alright, I'm going to take that same shade and then just kind of blend it a little bit more, kind of build it up. This is an Essence brush that I'm using, by the way. I definitely recommend checking out Essence at Ulta. Their brushes that I've tried so far are like phenomenal, and they're like $2. I'm going to take this little bitty brush and take this matte dark brown shade, and I'm going to apply that on the outer corner and inner corner. I'm going to do like kind of like a spotlight eye. I don't do these often, so we'll see how it looks. I'm going to start with the outer corner because that's easier. I'm always scared to do the inner corner because I'm scared it's going to get like super dark. Just kind of packing that dark like espresso brown color onto the outer corners to really build it up. It's not the darkest shade, I will say. It kind of loses a lot of its punch, but it blends really nicely and it's not doing any kind of like weird patchiness. So Alright, and then I'm going to go in with that same little brush and that same dark color, and I'm going to start putting it on the inner corner. So what I like to do is kind of hold my brush like this, and just lightly tap it on the inner corner and into like the inner part of the crease, just so I don't get any kind of like black eye effect by making the pigment go like everywhere. Just put it right where you want it to, and then blend towards the outer corner because I don't want to make my like inner corner, like this area, super dark and like muddy. Just kind of going back and forth with that. Like I said, that shade doesn't seem to hold its pigment super well, but it's not like completely disappearing. So overall, this palette I think is a really good buy for $3. They had a lot of shades too that I think I want to pick up. They had one that was like a really nice like neutral, just had like some cream colored colors and darker browns that I think would be nice. They had some pink, some berries, some kind of more fun colored ones. Obviously I had to get this one for fall because it's fall. Alright, I'm going to take that same color we first started with, which is like the orangey matte brown, and I'm just going to kind of reapply that in the crease slightly, just so we don't lose that tone. And that's going all over the crease, I'm not stopping in the middle. And then I'm going to take this shade, there's two shimmers, one kind of orangey, more coppery, and then one bronzy. I'm going to take the bronzy one with my finger, and I'm just going to apply that in the center, kind of above the crease as well, and then kind of tap back and forth to kind of blend it into the... There's all kinds of noise going on. I apologize if you can hear that. I'll try to edit my best I can, but going back in with that darker shade, I'm just going to touch up the inner corner and the outer corner because I feel like it's not as dark as I'd like it to be. Alright, I think that's pretty much where I'm going to leave the eyes, except for the lower lash line. And for the lower lash line, I'm just going to be taking that first shade right there with a little brush and just kind of haphazardly smoking that underneath. I really don't like to do a lot to the lower lash line because I have watery eyes. And it's just not really worth it for me. But I do like to make sure like everything kind of like connects in a way like they're already watering. Look. I feel like this look is going to look stunning if you have some kind of colored eyes. Even if you have brown eyes, I feel like it'll really bring out like the honey tones or anything like that. But so far I really like it. This is such an easy look. All it is 4 eyeshadows. Well, really 3. I didn't use one of them. $3, 3 eyeshadows, super easy look. Definitely would recommend this E.L.F Bite Size Pumpkin Pie palette. Alright, next we're going to do mascara. I have the Loreal Bambi Eye Mascara. I've tried this once or twice, and I didn't really have that much of an opinion on it. It looks nice. I don't prefer it over any of my other mascaras. I usually liked the Milk mascara. That's my favorite one. As far as drugstore ones go, I really liked the original CoverGirl Lash Blast in the orange tube. I think that one's really good. I prefer drier mascaras. Ooh! I poked myself in the eye. But yeah, I prefer drier mascara formulas. I know some people don't like that because they think that it doesn't last as long, which is kind of true. But I have pretty long eyelashes, so I like a lot of drama, and I like to really be able to build, and I feel like with a wet mascara, I can't really do that. Yeah, I actually kind of like this. Wow. I'm going to go off camera and do my eyebrows. I'm just going to use the NYX eyebrow pencil, and then I'll be right back. Okay, I didn't finish my brows because I wanted to show you guys this product. This is the Essence Make Me Brow. This is a really good dupe for the Benefit Gimme Brow, and it is $2.99. I'm in the shade Blondie Brow. This is a really great shade for light blondes because it's cool toned and it doesn't pull red or anything. Sometimes I'll get like a blonde shade in a brow product, and it'll just be way too warm. Alright. For contour, I have a bronzer and a contour. I'm going to use the Maybelline City Bronzer. I've had this one for a while. I really like it. It is in the shade 200. I think they have quite a few shades, like maybe 5 or something like that. It's a really nice shade. I think it would work on like fair to medium skin tones. I think they have darker ones though as well. So I'm just going to apply this a little bit like looser than I would a contour product. Just kind of warm everything up. Our eyes are quite warm, so I don't want to be, I want everything to look pretty cohesive and stuff. Really nice fall winter hack if you live somewhere where you can wear turtlenecks. Wear them, because then you don't have to put foundation down here. It's just like, oh, turtleneck. Lovely. Really like this bronzer. It reminds me a little bit of Hoola bronzer. The like tone of it has like that really nice undertone that like I kind of can't explain, but everyone knows what I'm talking about. Like Hoola makes a really good eyeshadow, and this one does too. So I really like it. It's just more of like a brown bronzer than anything. It's not super orange, super red, anything like that. And then for contour, I have something I've used for quite some time, and it's broken, so I'm going to just show you the packaging. It is the Pixie Natural Contour Powder. I don't know if this is even sold anymore, but it's like a very gray cool tone, so I don't recommend this unless you're like kind of like more my skin tone. I really have to tap it off and use a very small amount because it doesn't blend the best, but I really like the color. Up until recently, I wasn't able to find anything else that did this. I've been using my Charlotte Tilbury products and I really like those now, but for a while this is kind of all I could find as far as cool toned contours that really were like cool toned enough for me. So yeah, you can see it gives me like a nice sculpted appearance. I should do a little bit more on my nose, I feel like. For blush, I'm using an oldie but a goodie. Another broken product because I've had it for so long. This is the Luminoso blush by Milani. Very classic. I will say the shade that I have, Luminoso, it does not look like this anymore. Mine is a little bit more of like a true peachy pink, and I feel like when I look in the store or when I've seen friends have it, it is more like orangey peachy. So something to keep in mind. For highlight, I'm going to use the ColourPop Super Shock Cheek Highlighter in Flexitarian. I really like these formulas. They are a little bit shimmery, so if you haven't tried them, just know that. They are, like when you go into the sun and stuff, they do have like a little bit of sparkle. To me, it doesn't look super chunky or bad, but I know a lot of people don't like sparkle in highlight or on their face like at all. I'm going to go ahead and apply this in the inner corner as well. Alright, I think all we have left now is lips. So I'm going to be using the ColourPop Lippy Pencil in BFF. I saw Robbie D. Christie talking about this and I had to get it. So I really can't talk while I do this, so hold on. Alright, this doesn't exactly match the lipstick I'm going to use, but it's the closest I had. I'm going to be using the L'Oreal 804 He Thinks He's Macho, like macho. It's this really pretty fall brown color. Let's look down my little pieces here so I look like a person. Alright, originally I was going to put eyeliner with this look. That's how I originally had it planned out, but I really liked how this turned out as well. These are the eyes. I think it came out really pretty. Again, if you have blue eyes, the orange is going to really complement them. And I really like this lip, actually. I wasn't sure about the red sweater with it, but I'm really feeling festive and like fall wintry right now. I love this. I think a lip like this is perfect for either an eye like that, like what I did, or even something a little bit simpler. You could really just apply like a nude eyeshadow shade, like maybe shimmery or something. Put like some brown eyeliner or like brown eyeshadow along the lash line, pop on a lip like this, and you're instantly fall ready. I think I'm going to do a look like that with a little bit of a darker lip that I have planned for like a berry look. But yeah, I really like how the look turned out. I think it's really pretty. definitely very fall, but you could wear this all year if this is your style. The eye look definitely could go with any kind of lip. It could go with something a little bit more rosy, something more nude, something pink. I think it'll look beautiful on anyone in any kind of style. So yeah, that's all I got for today. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I was really excited to do a full face of Drugstore just because like I said, don't use a lot of Drugstore products, so this was very fun to pull out some old products that I haven't used in a while, as well as try some new ones. Overall, I think everything I used was pretty good. Really liked the foundation, the Ordinary one, and really loved that E.L.F Hydrating Camo Concealer. I think that might be a new fave, which is amazing because of how affordable it is. Really love this lip. I think it's a really pretty brown. It's not the most matte shade, but if you're into lipsticks like I am, I like a cream lipstick. I think it's really pretty. All you would have to do is just throw it in your purse to reapply. Yeah, I was pretty happy with everything I used. And yeah, alright, that's it for me. I'll see you guys next time. Please like and subscribe. I already said I'll see you guys next time. Bye.